Hello, happy Monday, everyone. It's Miriam Ortiz y Pino here. I'm a certified professional organizer and simplicity expert, and I do these More Than Organized Mondays live on Facebook every Monday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And usually I just do a quick little thought about something organizing related, and that's what I'm going to do today. I do want to give just a moment for Facebook to bring people on, so if you're here and watching, please share it with your friends, tell everybody. And if you want to shoot me some love with some hearts or likes, that would be great too. And I will double check and see if you have any comments as well. I'm happy to do some comments, but really I just wanted to take the opportunity to talk about something that's come up several times just in conversations lately, and that is this concept of waiting to get organized for someday, or when you have more time, or when things aren't as crazy, or when you know what to do, or you have the perfect containers. There's something about always waiting for a perfect time to get organized. And that really just keeps it from ever happening. Because most people, this idea of sometime, someday, is some magical weekend where they don't have anything else to do. I don't know when the last time that happened for you was, but I don't remember the last time I didn't have anything to do on a weekend. I've chosen not to participate in some things, but I've never not had something I could be doing. So you got to work your getting organized into your schedule. You can't just leave it for the mythical someday, because that really means never. It's never going to happen. It's not important enough for me to do. And so it's okay if that's you. I don't claim that everyone needs to get organized. I don't even think that everyone should get organized. You can choose to do other things, but don't worry about it, and don't keep beating yourself up for not having done it if you're choosing not to do it from right now. Does that make sense? We spend a lot of time beating ourselves up for not being organized, but when we say we're going to get organized, we put it off for someday, which means it's not actually important. If it was important, you'd do it. So think about that. I want you to just start considering, what will it take to make getting organized important enough to actually learn how to do it, to figure out when you're going to do it, to put it on the schedule, to map out a plan, to create the habits to maintain it for a long period of time. What is it going to take for that to happen for you? For some people, it's a move or a new job or having children or the children leaving or something like that. But for others, it just never quite feels important enough. Everything else is urgent, and cleaning out that closet doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. But what are you giving up by not taking care of it? How much time would you save by organizing your kitchen? How many meals would you be able to cook at home if you could use your dining room table? Those are the things that the payoff is for. Why do you want to get organized? What are you trying to accomplish that you haven't been able to do already? Are you going to start a new business? Are you going to lounge around on the new patio out back? Are you going to read a bunch of books? Are you going to learn something new? Are you going to travel? There are a lot of reasons to get and be better organized. You just have to figure out which organizing commitment you're willing to make. What's going to tie it in and make it important? So the other place this comes up a lot is some of my older clients that are around retirement age or have been retired for a little bit, and for their whole life they said, I will get to it someday. And now someday is here, and they are trying to figure out how to have the time and the tools and accessories necessary to do things like travel. Well, if you want to travel, but you also have planned on someday organizing your whole house, that's a conflict. If you're not there, you can't do the organizing of the whole house. If you do all the organizing of the whole house in one summer, you can't go travel. So you have to determine where you're willing to give up one of those exciting things for the other. And wouldn't it be great to just go ahead and tackle all that backlog pretty quickly, once and for all, and then move on with your life in a simplified fashion where you don't have to worry about all that stuff you meant to do someday, maybe, and never got around to, and it's still all lingering. And so when you are traveling, even if you're ignoring it, you're still kind of worried about it and wondering when you're going to do it. Yeah, I think it's important to start thinking about what's it going to take. And that's where a professional comes in. We can help you figure out how to do it as quickly and efficiently as possible. We can help you determine your bigger picture vision of why you want to do things or why you are holding on to things and it's keeping you from doing what you really want to be doing. I'm a firm believer that getting organized, simplifying your life, and maybe even becoming a minimalist is not about how much stuff you have. It's about knowing what you have and how it supports you in doing what you want to do. So you can do your best work and live a fuller life. And that's all I ever want anyone to do about getting organized. So if the stuff in the closet isn't hindering that in a real way for you, don't worry about it. But if you don't want to leave your kids to have to decide what to do with all that stuff, if you want to maintain the control about what you have in your life and what you're working on during your life and what you want to accomplish, you need to take control of that and take care of it. All right, let me just check and see. I see a bunch of people here today. Thank you for showing up. It's so nice to see you. It's hard to see with the software I use to do these from my laptop, any comments or questions. So let me just check this place where I can see that. And yeah, what are you thinking? What is your someday? What was that? You were going to get organized someday to do what? What do you think? All right. I'm not sure anyone's here right now. Doesn't look like anyone's going to be here right now. All right. So thank you so much for showing up on this Monday, and you can catch me here again next Monday. And hopefully you will have a chance to think about what your someday getting organized is for and when that someday might be. All right. Take care. See you next week.